Since he sautéed his way to stardom on My Kitchen Rules, Scott Gooding has forged an impressive path in the wellness industry.
Now he's written his second book, The Sustainable Diet, inspiring Aussies to cook meals that are good for you and good for the environment. So here's Britt Cohen. She's about to eat something.
From personal trainer to passionate cook and best-selling author of The Keto Diet and Clean Living series, Scott Gooding knows a thing or two about healthy eating.
The big tipping point was 2005, where I really needed to take my health seriously and my nutrition seriously. That's 15 years of chiselling away at my sort of master plan of health, and so it doesn't come overnight.
Just last year, Scott welcomed a baby boy with his wife Matilda Brown, the daughter of actor Brian Brown, and he's more motivated than ever to help preserve the environment for future generations.
How can we actually tell that our food is being ethically sourced?
You need to ask your fishmonger, your butcher, your Woolies, your Coles, your IGAs, where that beef has come from, where those eggs have come from, where the chicken has come from, because it does impact the welfare of that animal as well as the health of us.
Scott's latest book release is The Sustainable Diet, a practical guide for Aussies to adopt healthy and ethical eating habits, including making veggies the hero at dinner time, reducing our red meat intake, and cutting out processed foods.
What sort of recipes can people find in the book?
There's a whole array of recipes and some of them might sound a little obscure.
I couldn't help but notice the breast milk recipe and the pigeon recipe.
You can probably tell the period in my life where I was writing the book. So my son had just been born, Zan. I just thought, well, is there anything more primal, anything more natural than breast milk? I'm not advocating that we should all eat breast milk, but we do need to start perhaps thinking outside the square.
For those of us who aren't so adventurous, today Scott is showing us how to cook a comforting family favourite.
So we're doing a one-pot chicken. It's really sort of a set and forget.
So where do we start?
We start with the marinade. So I'm going to ask you to help me if you don't mind, Britt.
Okay, I will attempt to help you.
First, we're chopping up some fresh oregano and rosemary from Scott's garden and adding some olive oil.
To that, we're going to add chili flakes, some capers, and some anchovies.
Now that's quite a fishy flavour. Does that work well with chicken?
Yeah, anchovies aren't everyone's cup of tea. Once it's gone through the slow cook with the chicken and all the other herbs, you're not going to pick it. Most of my recipes include garlic and add some lemon zest. Make sure all the chicken's coated. We're going to transfer it to an oven-proof dish, and away we go.
After 20 minutes cooking time, Scott is adding some vine-ripened tomatoes and returning the pot to the oven for another 20 minutes.
Okay, so now we've got to plate it up.
And this is such a great family meal. It's just so easy. I love that it's all in one pot.
Family, this is just mine. To me, Britt, that's close to the perfect dinner. You've got some beautifully seasoned, ethical chicken and a bunch of greens. You can't go wrong.
You know it's life heading your way.
So there you go. You can find Scott Gooding's book, The Sustainable Diet, at all good bookstores.
That's dinner sorted for tonight.